Hello, I'm going to be doing the Anata, Blue Quest, Griffin's Rampant, and then probably some minor class quests for a bit afterward. Let me get this out of the way. It doesn't fall. Controller still plugged in, I didn't even realize. Oh, there you are, Cheese. We just received a report from Ashana. I'll read it out. At present, the broodmother's skin is smooth. Wait, what in Rauger's name is this? Good news, that's what. While it's smooth, we still have time before she needs to molt. Once it starts to dry, we'll know the day of the inspection is approaching. Well, I'll take your word for it. As much as I'd love to spend all day talking about your mother's skin, isn't there something else we were going to discuss? Yes, there is a problem's come up, and I could use your advice. The Castellum is under threat of demolition. Hold your chocobos. Nothing's been decided yet. Perhaps you should start from the beginning for Cheese's sake. As you know, this was originally an Imperial supply depot. That great big tower in the middle was built as an airship dock, which we now use for surveying the surrounding area. You can see for moms from up there. The trouble is, some of the Resistance members think we should blow the whole thing up. It's a constant reminder of the days of Imperial rule, they say, but they're letting sentiment cloud their judgment. It's too important to lose. They're also forgetting that we don't have the time or resources to build a new bridge, and while we must mull things over, there's no telling what those lunatics will do. Suffice it to say, we're in a bit of a bind. We can't let anyone tear it down. If the Castellum is destroyed, it would mean the end of the gatekeepers that have no choice but to return to Vera and Nilia. Likely have an idea. We Vera decorate our villages differently to the Qualianas, which makes them easy to tell apart. We should be able to do the same thing with this place. If we make something to symbolize that the Castellum is part of Alamigo, we won't need to do anything drastic like rebuilding it from scratch. You know, that's not such a bad idea, but what exactly did you have in mind? It needs to be traditional, something distinctly Alamigan. To be honest, I don't know much about Striders and their culture. Do you have any suggestions, Jolman? I suppose the most obvious thing would be the griffin on the Alamigan flag, but that's no good. It was also the symbol of the royal family, which includes the Mad King Theodoric, of course. I don't think people would appreciate being reminded of him. Sorry, Alpa, nothing else springs to mind. Many peoples live through how gay Albanian will struggle to please them all. We would benefit from an outsider's opinion, someone unbiased towards the needs of any particular group. They need to know a lot about local history too. Cheese, can you think of anyone? There's an adder officer to get Castrum Oriens who springs to mind. Tala Moloch. Mocha, I mean. Right, it's decided. We'll meet you there. I wonder if I'm even going to be doing any fighting at all in this quest, or it's just going to be all dialogue. I'm fine either way. The mighty Griffin's Bane has descended upon Castrum Oriens once more. We really appreciate your help with that whole Black Rose debacle. We've only just finished cleaning up the mess left behind by the Quiliana. Okay, so that's why we had to deal with her in the beginning. Did she just say Griffin's Bane? What does that mean? A title, I'd wager. Maybe we ought to call her that too. Really now, there's no need to be so coy about it. I can think of no better tribute to your remarkable feats of heroism. I think we'll stick to just Cheese for now. Anyway, I'm Alpa, captain of the Veladina Gatekeepers. You might be wondering what brings us here. We'd like to ask your opinion. Well, I cannot guarantee I'll be able to provide the assistance you seek. I'll do my utmost to help, nevertheless. I heard you know a lot about Alamigan history. I see your point. Visitors to Alamingo probably won't think highly of being ushered through a former imperial stronghold upon arrival. I agree that it should celebrate Alamingo's unique culture. A griffin design should meet your requirements. That was our one and only idea. We were worried that using the crest of the old royal family would dredge up a lot of unpleasant memories. If it were a single griffin, that may be the case. However, I propose using a pair of griffins. Once they find a mate, they become inseparable. In gay Albanian heraldry, a pair of griffins rampant was represented undying loyalty since time immemorial. In that case, I should use my metalworking skills to craft 2 griffin sculptures. Thanks for your advice, Tala. Come and visit us at the Castellum sometime. It would be my pleasure. I wish you the best of luck. I'll start gathering metal for the statues. It might take me a while, especially if we're making 2 of them. Alpa, you go and find the other Anata to help with the crafting. Cheese, would you be able to bring us a griffin? I imagine it would be hard to sculpt one without seeing the real thing from up close. Probably best to use a tamed one, though. Gift, the griffin handler over at the Reach, ought to be able to sort something out. If I were you, I'd start by having a word with him. Goodbye. Rauger's Reach now. What can I do for you? You got a friend who wants to borrow a griffin. Who do you want me to take it to? Alpa, the leader of those damned fools held bent on preserving Velodina? You asked me they ought to blow the bloody thing to smithereens and be done with it. Well, since it's you that's asking, I suppose I can oblige. Go on ahead, I'll meet you there with the griffin. Now I come here. Ooh, they have like a water griffin. Greeny Vert. So what is 4? Trusted. Be trusted with all of them. God, the difference 10 points makes, I feel like, is huge. How did it go? Sorry to keep you waiting, Cheese. I got a bit delayed on the way over. Anyway, here's the griffin as requested. It's beautiful. The statues should turn out wonderfully if I fashion them in the image of this fine specimen. Statues? What are you talking about? Cheese didn't mention that. I want to decorate the entrance with a pair of griffin sculptures to welcome travelers into Alamingo. They'll be based on your griffin. You mean to say me and my griffin came all the way here for some bloody statues? You snot-nosed little gobshite. Sawed off back to Vera Nilia so we can smash this bridge down. Show some respect. She is our captain. We will not allow you to speak to her like that. Captain, eh? I don't see how anyone could take orders from her. She's just a child. Listen well, Strider. When I first volunteered for the Resistance, every unit I tried to join rejected me. For all my determination, I simply lacked the strength needed for frontline warfare. I had no purpose, nowhere to go but back to my village. That was until Alpa asked me to work as a weaponsmith. She showed me that I do not need to be a fighter to contribute. She may be young, but she has earned our loyalty. Ishana, I couldn't give a quick Quikern's R, so I'm only here because she's asked me. Sigh, let's just get this over with. You'll help, I won't forget this. If you're going to make a statue of a griffin, you'd better do a good job of it. They look impressive enough when they're standing still, but have you ever seen one buffet its prey with a blast of wind? Now that's something special. No, I haven't. I'd like to experience these buffeting winds for myself. Is this some sort of joke? Do I look like I'm joking? The girl's gone stark raving mad. If she wants to have this griffin attack her with the force of a hurricane, that's her business. Just leave me out of it. Fine, you're not the only one here around here capable of riding a griffin. Jeez, I hear you're quite experienced with chocobos and whatnot. Why don't you give it a try? Hit me with a buffet of wind. Buffet of wind. We should probably find somewhere else to do this. Our comrades might find being assaulted by bellowing winds a bit distracting, to put it mildly. I'll be waiting by the gates. Ha ha ha, she never ceases to amaze me. Alright, let's go chop her up with some wind. Oh, they're in the little thingy. Once you're on the griffin, coax it into sending a gust of wind in the direction of that youngling. Just try not to overdo it, alright? If you dismount at any point, come back here, I'll get you back in the saddle. Alright, here you go. And that was a lot stronger than I was expecting. Unfortunately, I couldn't help closing my eyes right at the vital moment. Could you do that again? It was only a glimpse, but I definitely saw it. I think one more time should be enough. Killing her. Saw it as clear as day. Now I know how its prey must feel. That will do nicely. Alright, cheese, you can get down now. I better get to work while it's still fresh in my mind. I can't believe my eyes. With this incredible statue, no one will doubt that Alamigo is on the path to regaining its former glory. You achieved what I thought was impossible. You transformed this imperial fortress into something our countrymen can be proud of. Thought they wanted to. I'm quite pleased with the results myself. To say I'm impressed would be an understatement. I'd heard that Anata used magic to shape metal, but to see it for myself, it was breathtaking. If you think that's impressive, wait until we finish the other one. I'm sure you know better than most what a pair of griffins represents. Everlasting friendship by Roger. That's perfect. And to think I was going around saying we should tear this place down. Now I realize what a waste that would have been. Well, I'm just glad you see things our way. Besides, we couldn't have done this without your griffin. Such a majestic creature. If the gatekeepers had one of these, we could soar through the sky, casting a watchful eye over the highways and canyons below. I was just about to suggest the same thing. Alpa, would you allow us to station a unit of griffin riders here at the Castellum? Now that the Garleans have been driven out, we've been at something of a loose end. You gatekeepers have been working hard to keep the border safe, so we should do our bit too. You have our full cooperation. Are you serious? The Griffin Riders are always welcome here. That all turned out rather well, wouldn't you say? Now that Gif has changed his tune about the bridge, the rest are sure to follow. Yes, but we still got a lot of work ahead of us. Geez, I'm sure there will be more chances for you to help in days to come. I just noticed she has a lance too, or whatever. She's like a dragoon. Or maybe not a dragoon, but she's a lancer? I don't know what that class is called before dragoon, I forgot. A pair of griffin statues has been added to the Castellum Villa whatever. Villadina. Very nice. Call me Snape. Sadly, I won't be able to continue. I have no more allowances left. That is okay. It's time to do minor things. I actually didn't need to get on my mount. This says 666 skill to teleport. That's pretty cool. Okay, Miners Guild. Ooh, what should I get, I wonder? 31. Oh, I guess I should just look at what's slow. Everything's there but the chest piece, so 19, 19, 25, 25. Probably legs. Oh wait, does it? Oh, they are offering legs. Geez, just the person. Excuse me, I was about to send. Just the person I was about to send for you. There's an order I want your help with. See, it comes from the Gladiators Guild via the Vice Foreman himself. You recall the time I had you procure obsidian? Well, this time I need you to find Wyvern obsidian, which is a good deal rarer. How rare, you ask me? Let's just say I've handled this stuff no more than a dozen times in my life. So yes, it'll be a bugger to find, but don't worry, you won't be working alone. Just so happens that one of your guildmates has volunteered for the task. Considering how difficult it's like to be, decided to have the two of you work together. Your partner's name is Wyatt Gully, and he's waiting for you on the far side of the stage. Go over and introduce yourself, and he'll tell you everything you need to know. Run along now, and and good luck. Wyatt Gully. You must be Cheese, the guildmaster's pet. I have heard much more about you. They tell me you've got talent. Trouble is, you're an adventurer, and anyone with an ounce of sense knows adventurers can't be trusted. Adalberta's sorely mistaken if she thinks you're any different. Likewise, she's sorely mistaken if she thinks I'm going to help you find 15 chunks of Wyvern obsidian. I'd sooner fall on my own pickaxe than see you take the credit for my hard work. That said, I'm not about to risk getting kicked out of the guild for disobeying a direct order. Luckily, there's other ways to handle this. What do you say to a contest? It's nigh on as good as cooperating, and so long as the client gets what he wants, Adalberta won't have cause to complain, will she? So here's the deal. We mine for Wyvern obsidian separately, and whoever brings back the better haul, let's just say the purer haul, is the winner. Simple, yes? Now we both know I've been doing this a lot longer than you, and I won't have it said that I trounced a novice. So to make this more interesting, I'll give you as long as you want for all the good it'll do you. Oh, and you can even go and talk to the client if you like. His name's Roger with a H. You'll find him outside the Gladiators Guild. Might be as he can tell you something useful. Everybody hates adventurers. Looks pretty close. Gladiators Guild. I am Roger. What can I do for you? Got yourself into a contest with Wide Gully, you say? Oof, I don't envy you, miss. I don't know much about mining myself, but I do know that Wide Gully is good at his job. Can't be Deep Canyon Sun without knowing a thing or two about being a miner. Anyway, I have no idea whose idea this contest of yours was, but if it means I get goods of better quality, you won't hear any complaints from me. Now, you wanted to ask me about Wyvern obsidian, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you what little I know, but remember, I'm a gladiator, not a miner. Saying that, I haven't graced the blood sands for a while. Took a nasty blow to the knee, you see. Rest assured, the fellow that dealt it got far worse. Anyway, I'm all mended and ready to make my return, and I wanted to be glorious, something that'll be sung by the bards. So I thought shiny new sword was in order, and there's nothing like plumed oak Mako Hoodle, whatever, to draw a crowd. Why? Because it doesn't have a single piece of metal in it. Mako, whatever the fuck, don't, as a rule. Hi, not a speck of metal, but if you would wield it right, the shards of wyvern obsidian embedded in the blade will cut armor like a hot knife through butter. But I'm rambling. You want to know where to find the stuff, not what I plan to do with it. I vaguely recall a conversation I had with the miner a while back. We were talking about whatever the hell. Oh, did I mention that's what you call more than one? Okay. Well, it is. Where was I? Ah, yes, we were chatting up about whatever, and the fellow said that he'd previously dug up wyvern obsidian around Thal's Respite in Eastern Thanalan. That's all I know. Hope it helps. Okay, so Eastern Thanalan. So does it show up even in here? It does. So this is a level 30. So I might be able to do that 35, and if I level it up to 40, I can probably do that one as well. Should be in this area, I assume. Close the map by accident. Huh. Red pigment. It's not here. I'm gonna take the fire crystal though anyway. Because I think the shards and crystals I need for goldsmith, so might as well. So I have to go buying the shit. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I need to look it up again. Wyvern. Oh, I did not go far enough north. Come on, man, 75%. I noticed I've had like better luck with like 60, like 55 to 60%. Anything like 70 or above, my luck was pretty not good when I was doing some leaves or whatever. I think it's leaves. And I was just not getting anything. I wonder if these are local. I don't know where that person went. Hey, guy. Oh, you want to attack me anyway? I'm 10 levels above, even with my thing. They all appear to be here. I wonder if they're doing this class quest too. Okay, and then on this one, we're gonna use 50. I'll just do this one. And the rest I'm gonna do fire shards. Oops. Damn it. I hate when I click that shit by accident. that the miner? Like that girl that came in? Thought it was her. Maybe not. What's the matter? Don't tell me you're having trouble finding a paltry 15 chunks of wire and obsidian. Oh, managed to scrape together the required amount, did you? Well then, let's see your sorry specimens just for the sake of formal gas bugger me. They're black as night. This is some of the purest stuff I've ever seen. How in the seven hells did you find these, you a mere adventurer? Grr, I'm loath to admit it, but your obsidian's superior to mine. Well, it might be as you bested me on quality, but there's more to being a miner than that. You need to be able to give the client what he wants when he wants it. In other words, you need speed. Without it, quality counts for naught. I was by far the fastest man, so we'll call it a draw, but mark my words, I'll best you next time, both on speed and quality. I'll see it to it the obsidian gets to Roger. In the meantime, why don't you go and tell the guildmaster all about it? I care not what you say. Cheese, how did you find working with Wide Gully? What? He challenged you to a contest, as if the tasks weren't difficult enough? Terribly sorry, Cheese, that was hardly fair of him. He's a born miner. What's that? You beat him? Truly? But he's one of the guild's very best. Well done, girl. He claimed he was faster, did he? Well, speed is important, but Wide Gully set the rules, and by those rules you won fair and square. You come a long way, Cheese. A long way. You make me proud to be your mentor. At the same time, though, I must admit that the miner in me can't help feeling some envy, but it's that which keeps a veteran like me on my toes, lights a fire in my belly, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Keep doing what you're doing, Cheese, and I'll do my damnedest to keep up. Ha ha ha. Oh, I think I said I was doing the legs. And equip that. Level 35. I think it is time for shoes. Good to see you again, Cheese. You'll be pleased to know that Roger was deeply impressed with the obsidian you got for him. More so than that, he was impressed that you bested Wide Gully in the contest. Just no ordinary miner who can outdo the vice foreman's own son. Lest you wonder, I knew full well who Wide Gully's father was when I tried to pair you both up. I also know for a fact that he has his sights on my position. There's some other... Oh, wait, where's my chapstick? There's some who whisper in my ear that I should expel him from the guild, but I can't help but think that short-sighted. After all, it's hardly a crime to want to be a guild master. What's more, Wide Gully is a tremendously gifted miner, and I'm not in the business of punishing excellence. To be sure, I'm still better overall, but I'm not above admitting there are certain areas in which he's more knowledgeable. I tell you this because you'll need to speak with him again for your next task. We received an order for 20 raw amethysts, so you see, and none among us know more about the stones than he does. Now I realize you didn't exactly get off on the right foot with Wide Gully, but the two of you are guildmates, and guildmates help one another no matter their differences. I mean, we'll see. Strolling on over, bold as you please, after humiliating me the other day. You've got some gall, adventure. I know why you're here. I heard about the order of raw amethysts, too. No doubt you're wondering where to find them, and you're after my hard-earned knowledge. Well, I'll gladly share it with you. Why so obliging, you ask? Because knowledge ain't going to be worth a damn to you, that's why. You find all the raw amethysts you can carry in your about Hopseed Pond over in the Central Shroud. The problem has to do with the beasties inhabiting it. The place more or not else. Lindworms, stropers, sprites, I hear tell. Even jaded Jody's made her home there. Even Ramadan would have trouble taking a stroll through that neck of the woods, let alone a common adventure playing at miner. I don't expect to see you back here with 20 hairs on your head, much less 20 of them stones. Gahaha. Alright, where? Central Shroud. And raw Amethyst. I must have spelled it wrong. Aim. Meh. Thigh. Did my thing just fucking... do something weird in my game? Huh. Oh, is that the lightning doing that? That freaked me the fuck out. Raw. Level 30, so it wouldn't be in here. Oh. Oh, it's because I think I put an S in it. It's fucked up. I kind of want the lightning to stop. It's fucking with my, He's fucking with me. New adventure. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Let's see. They're a Lancer, yay! Hope they like the game. If that's not their first character. I mean, if it's their first character. Raw amethyst. It's pretty high percentage. Only got 2. Wonder what the chains do. This is a little rough. I wonder if I should try to use some skills. 77%. 77%, and it's like being a bitch about it. Increased number of items tamed gathering by 1. I'll try that out. Assuming they land or whatever. I only got 2 hits out of that. That was kind of a waste. Down here. I'll use this. 82%. Oh, come on, man. Kit. Cool. Alright, last one. Let's disable that. Enable it, get the 1 shard. Okay, I should get to level 40 with this, and I can do it. What's up, bitch? You find your raw, whatever. Okay, I already know. Here they are. Gas bugger me, you mind these amethysts? I can't believe you made it past all them nasty creatures. Though it might be as it's time I stopped being so surprised. You God's damned adventurers come through more often than I cared to admit. Any road, it's one thing to find the amethyst, but do you even know aught about them? Their properties, what they represent? Thought not. Well, here's a free lesson. Amethysts are lightning aspected gemstones prized as embodiments of calmness, decisiveness, and intuition. And coming back with such a large haul of them, it would seem you got all these things. Might have been hasty to pass judgment. The more I see your work, the more I see why the guildmaster is so fond of you. Never imagined adventure would give me my toughest competition, and I was learned better than that to take every adversary earnestly. Seems I'll have to redouble my efforts so I'm to secure my place as the best in the business. Don't you worry about the precious amethysts you brought. I'll see them safe to the guild's stores. I look forward to our next contest adventure. That's when I'll drive the pickaxe home that I am the better miner. Ooh, I forgot what I was going for. Shit, I think shoes. King's Yield too, cool. And then that. I didn't even raise it up. My item level. Should see if I can maybe craft jewelry myself. Okay, helmet 19. Don't have a body. Hands, legs, base copy. So head is up next. Pretty cool. Wonder if you can adjust the... Nope. To die for. Have you heard, Cheese? The latest tally has you tied with Whitegully as the guild's highest earner. You started as a novice with a rusty pickaxe, now you're one of our stoutest pillars. You've truly come a long way, my friend. I find myself turning to you more often for difficult orders, the bulk of which have been coming from Deep Canyon. As you should well know from past expeditions, these tend to entail going to dangerous locales. I'm not to put my people in harm's way, but the concern owns us in truth, if not in name. It'd be ill done to refuse the request, no matter how onerous, I think it's onerous. But just this once, I have a mind to do just that. I can't in good conscience order you to a wild place like Cockass merely for the sake of 20 pieces of jade. And that's what Deep Canyon is requesting this time. If I had to send someone, you'd rightly proven yourself the best candidate, but you should understand how risky the endeavor. Think long and hard before you do something we both regret. While you're mulling it over, though, I should let you know that Whitegully wanted a word. You'll find him in the usual place. Take it you've heard about the job, and I can tell from the look in your eyes that you're already on board with giving it a go. When you come back with the amethyst that last time I came to realize something a true miner must be prepared for, to risk his life and limb for his price. Mining for jade at no less a place than Haldareth's March and Cockass would be the perfect way to put my conviction to the proof. I challenge you to another contest. The first to find 20 pieces of jade and deliver them to Adalberta is the winner, the superior miner by all objective measures. Alright, jade. Oh, I looked in the wrong thing. I mean, it probably is just here. Jade. Little does he know, I already got a crystal here. Or the aetherite, or whatever. Okay, the wrong way. Jade. 20. 50. I'm just gonna do this. Just give me 100. Hopefully I can get... I mean, I'll get... Oh, it doubled. Cool. Just to give me a head start. Unfortunate. That was pretty good. I think all those were a piece. Very nice. Cool. Oh, it's right here. Come on, just 3. 2. Just this last one. Very nice. I don't know why I hopped on my mount. Just force a habit. So I understand why the goalie has challenged you yet again. You know the temptation is to seek out victory whatever the cost, but winning isn't everything. You do what's right for you, cheese. Mother 12, this is the Jade, and such fine samples too. Congratulations are in order, you've won the contest. By default, that is. White Goalie never got his 20 pieces, you see. As he went about his work, he lowered his guard and was attacked by a fell fiend. His wounds were such that it was all he could do to run to safety. He's whole of body, somewhat worse for wear. It's like to be out of action for a while. But that's not the worst of it. More than the wounds you can see, I worry for his state of mind. He saw you as a rival to surpass, but he ended up losing in a contest he himself devised. That kind of disappointment is enough to break most people. Trust me, I know. But I pray that Wide Goalie has the strength to get back on his feet and take up the pickaxe once more. Be ashamed to lose one so gifted. Let's return to the matter before us, though. I wasn't exaggerating about the quality of this jade. Its purity and strength allows you to see why it's thought of as the embodiment of immortality. Since ancient times, man has chosen to adorn his tools and garb with it. Imbuing yourself with the everlasting is certainly an attractive notion. And no one is more aware of that tradition than Wide Goalie. It's for that very reason I intend to create for him a gifted jade. The stone bears my hopes that he will rise again, no matter how often the spinner might see fit to test him and bring him to his knees. Okay, I think I was going for that. I get a sledgehammer. Cool. $41. I'll have to be 42. That sucks. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna play off recording just to level it up a bit more. So, yeah, that's it for now. Thank you to whoever may be watching. Have a good night, and penis.